How much longer are you going to keep doubting yourself? How much longer are you going to keep fighting and wrestling with yourself? It's time for you to take that path. It's time for you to take that path. It's so funny because I love playing the game of chess. And the reason why, because it teaches me so much about life. And in chess, if you guys play on chess.com or on the app, right? After you play a game, it will give you a game review and it will show you all the mistakes you made, all the great moves you made, all the good moves, all the brilliant moves, all the blunders, all the miss, everything that you missed. And you can use that information to play the next game better. But in this, sometimes it's your first move that lost you the game, because it will also there's a scale that shows you who's winning at every point. So at the end, of course, a checkmate is who won, but it tells you who's winning, right? That can kind of be an indicator sometime it's a good time to accept a draw, or it's a good time to just surrender, right? Just go ahead and you lost. Go to the next game, right? Start wasting your time. You cooked. So let you know those things. So I like to watch that back and see, what was my decisions, because I can think of my thinking and then I can see what was a better move. So now I'm like, and the next time, that's what I'm going to do. So sometimes in life, your mistake is on move 2, sometimes move 1, sometimes 3, 4, 5. Sometimes you dig all the way good till somewhere in the middle or somewhere close to the end, and then you just lost it. There's so much value in playing chess, because you see, that's like life. Sometimes you're playing a losing hand. Sometimes you make mistakes because there's opportunities to learn. But the thing that I want you guys to be mindful of, I want to encourage you guys to play chess, because you get comfortable with making moves. Because sometimes you lose, you go out of time in chess by just not making a move. Some of you guys in life right now, you are stuck at a crossroad because you are afraid to make your next move. You're afraid to make a mistake. But just because you make a mistake does not mean that you lost the game. You might be losing from that decision, just like in chess. You made a mistake, you're losing. You haven't lost yet. So many people are afraid to train that muscle. And I do this just so I can get comfortable with it. What's the best decision that I can make right here, where I'm at in life right now? And what if it's a mistake? And if it is, then how can I still win after making this mistake? You just make the next best decision, you make the next best decision, you make the next best decision until you get into a position where it's even. Maybe it's a draw. Or maybe life makes a mistake, or in reality, life is not, you're not playing against life, but blessings come, opportunities come that can get you back ahead. This looked like for me growing up when I was like, I didn't go to college immediately after high school. I didn't take a scholarship to play football, because I was literally getting injured every single couple games I stepped on the field. Like my body was just, I was growing fast, and I was really skinny, and I just didn't have the body for it. I was getting so many injuries and so many other mistakes that I've made in my life. But you just gotta keep playing the game. Figure out a way to make it work out for you in the end. I don't know what that looks like for everybody, man. I just know that you have to trust the path that you're on. Sometimes God puts things in our lives where He knows we're gonna make the mistake, but the lesson that we learn from it is so much more valuable. So I would just say, when you do make mistakes, don't do it in vain. When you make mistakes, don't do it in vain. Make sure that you're learning everything from that mistake. How did you feel? What were you thinking? Why did you think that? What did you hope would happen? What actually happened? How did you respond? There's so much to learn from life. There's so much to learn from making mistakes. It's never ending. You will forever be a student. Trust the path that you're on. You have to go through this to get to where you want to go. You got to go through the rain to get to the sun. You got to go through the mud to get to the dry land. You got to go through these challenges in life, man, to make it to a better place, a better position, better ground. Like, there's so many times in my life where, truth be told, man, I just wanted to just give up and stop. But when you stop, it's not like the game is over. It's not like you feel any better. It keeps going on and on and on. And all you did was waste time, and now you're behind and you need to lock in. You just have to trust the path that you're on. I'm not telling you to just pick your own path. It's literally a conversation with you and God, man. It's a feeling of intuition. It's a feeling of surrender. Not to, you're surrendering to your greater calling and purpose in life. Surrender to the possibility of actually being amazing. And you see, I'm re-looking at that poem. I remember it from Coach Carter, but a friend sent it to me, and I was telling you guys. But it says, it says your deepest fear is not that you're inadequate. Your deepest fear is that you are, great beyond measures. And it's like, that's so true. So many people, it's not that you are afraid of failing, man. You are actually afraid of succeeding. You use failure, you use that as an excuse, right? Well, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. But if you were actually afraid of failing, then you just really wouldn't even like try to begin with. But you try. You have a desire. You're watching these videos. You're locked in. But what's holding you back now? What's holding you back now? Because failing is not doing. A try beats a fail, they say. So failing is not doing. So if you're afraid of failing, then you would be doing everything you could to at least try. And then if you try and fail, then you would be like, well, I tried. But most people are actually just afraid of succeeding. So they half-ass do shit. They say that, like, and I'm telling you guys right now, as I'm writing my book, and I'm not writing this book with the hopes that it's going to just sell crazy because I'm making videos and stuff like that. Well, I already kind of fucked this channel up. And it's like, well, just keep going. And I make two new channels, and I'm going to split up my topics, and I'm going to use this to just brain dump and just release whatever I'm feeling. I'm going to use this channel as like a journal and just create personable and relatable content for whoever might be going through the similar things and feeling the same way that I'm feeling in life, whatever the case may be. But when I release this book, I'm going to approach it with the intention of selling 1 million copies. What does that look like? Well, if I had 1 million copies already pre-ordered, purchased already, what would I do? How hard would I go on developing the book? So then do that. Why do anything less? Trust the path that you're on. And that path looks like what? It looks like mistakes. It looks like stupidity. It looks like genius. It looks like inspiration. It looks like motivation. It looks like sacrifice. It looks like pain. It looks like forgiveness. It looks like torture. It looks like love. Life is unavoidable. You're not going to create a perfect path for yourself. It doesn't exist. Trust the path you're on. Trust the path that God has you on. Show up consistently, man. What does consistency look like for you? Well, now I got 3 channels that I'm developing. So I'm going to post on this channel, it looks like Mondays. On the other one, Tuesday. The other one, Wednesday. Then I'll be posting back on here again Thursday. And then Friday and Saturday. And I've given myself a Sunday off. Sunday, free day. Where I can just clear my mind. Trust the path that I'm on. Trust this path. You can succeed. You can be successful. Just trust the path that you're on. Own it. Love it. Claim it. Don't wait for anybody else to give you permission. Don't compare with other people. Don't look at where anybody else is at. It doesn't matter. Trust the path you're on. There's a quote that helped me out when I was in my late teens, early 20s. And I'm going to end this video with this, and I'm going to share this with you guys. But it says there's no such thing as a right or wrong decision. It says you have to learn how to make a decision and make it right. And that again just reminds me of the game of chess. Maybe you're right, maybe you're wrong. What are you going to do about it? Make it right. Make it right. Make it right. Make it right. If you do somebody wrong, make it right. If you do yourself wrong, make it right. If you make a wrong decision in a business, make it right. If you make a wrong decision in school, make it right. No matter what you do, no matter what you decide, make it right. Finish with it right. That's it.